phenomenal with her voice. And somebody asked me over there, "Are you gonna sing?" I said, "No. We don't even sing loud in the shower because somebody might get nervous. Do the things you do well. Stay in your lane. Singing is not one of mine." But I'm appreciative of the opportunity to speak to you all today. And one, I want to thank you for coming to Albany. Because you know there's an old adage that says it's the squeaky wheel that gets the oil. If the wheel not squeaking, it's not going to get oil. That's just as simple as it gets. And so the fact that you all come here to make sure that your representatives and other representatives hear from you and hear how important it is that education is funded at proper levels, it goes a long way. It really does. Now some people think, and not any of you, but maybe your neighbors, maybe your friends, maybe some people you go to church with, think that politics don't matter. And you know, why do you want to be involved in politics? Why do you want to talk to politicians? I tell you what, if you don't talk to them and tell them what you need, then they'll go and do the job they want to do instead of the job you want them to do. You gotta talk to them. You have to have a relationship with them. And mostly, at least the colleagues that I have good relationships with, they look forward to hearing from you. They need to know that there's somebody back there supporting their positions. So let me tell you this, and I'm sure there's been some other of my colleagues in the Assembly before me, and perhaps even some senators before me, who have already told you that in our respective budgets that we put forward, the $200 million that the governor had taken out has been put back where it belongs. We will begin what's called conference committees, where the Senate will bring its budget and the Assembly will bring our budget, and we will sit together and conference it and put it up, everything all together, and send it back to the governor and say, this is how we want it to be done. We appreciate your recommendation, but here's how we need it to work for our constituency. And I think that the governor will probably be accepting of it. And I feel confident that that $200 million will stay where it belongs. Now I'm just going to ask one other thing before I leave from you all, because I told you we did our job already with the Assembly budget. And we're going to continue our work with the conference committees next week. Now I need some people here to think about some things that we've got to do within our school districts. Because it's not all about money. I hope folks understand that. Now sometimes we want to put it down to that line, but it's not all about that. We have got to change the culture of the way education is delivered, in particularly inner city schools, to inner city children, so that every kid who walks in the door knows that you can learn. Not only can you learn, you will learn in this building. Now that's a culture that most of us grew up with. Most of y'all in my age back then. We gotta bring that back. Because somewhere that got lost. And it didn't just get lost in the community. It just didn't just get lost at the parental level or the community level. In some cases it got lost in the institution level as well. And we have to fix that. We have to change that. And so while we put a lot of focus on organizing around how to get more resources to finance public education, we also need to put some more work and effort around how to change the culture of how people think about children's ability to learn. Because until we get everybody educated at the same level as they are in suburban communities, it's still not going to be equitable. I don't care how much money you put in it. I'm going to do my part. I need you all to do your part. Thank you for coming to Albany. Have a great day while you're here.
Listen, I don't mind the promotion. Thank you very much. I'm told we have a crew from Broome County, Bennington here somewhere. Where are you? Where are you? Stand up. Where are you? All right, make some noise. Listen. I run the floor in the Senate, and just 5 minutes ago, I stood at ease. You know why I stood at ease? Because I wanted to come here and talk to you today. All right? So we put the Senate at ease so that I can be here, and I want to tell you that we're working very hard this year to do the right thing. And the right thing is to make sure that our schools that have been shortchanged for too long get the right resources that they need financially. And we're here to work with you side by side. All right? I need your help, though. I want to hear some noise. All right. For a minute, I wasn't sure you were behind me because I got to have you behind me. Now, what we did in the Senate House budget is we moved $200,000 from competitive grants that should go to schools directly, particularly those schools in those communities that are poor, that are rural, that have been shortchanged for too long. All right? And the good news here, as you heard earlier, is that the Senate and the Assembly are together on this. That's very important because without us being together, nothing can happen. So as we move forward to close down this budget, it's very important that we put the competitive grants off to the side for now and make sure that the money flows to those schools that have been shortchanged for too long. And that's going to happen. You do need more. You do need more. And you know what? While we may not be able to work on more this year, we're going to work on what we can move. We are going to continue to stand with you moving forward to make sure that what you have been shortchanged in the past gets corrected going forward. Okay? It's got to be corrected going forward. So I ask one thing before I leave. You're very enthusiastic. We need your continued support because you make it easy for people like me in the legislature to tell my colleagues that what we're doing is the right thing to do. I come from upstate New York. I care about my upstate rural schools. I care about the poor school districts